Hey, Picks and Parlay family, it's me, Detroit Lenny, here with your free NFL pick for Week 18, last week of regular season, playoffs right around the corner. Before we get into that, I want to talk about Caesar Sportsbook. They're sponsoring all our videos here, and you guys need to follow the link in the description if you have not already signed up for them. They will match up on your first bet up to $1,001 for your first bet match. Enter the code MORNING. Take advantage of that value. There's a ton of it there. The link is in the description. Let's get into some football. I brought in the big guns to talk about this marquee matchup of Sunday. The Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. Lee from ASA, how we doing, sir? How was your New Year's, first of all? Safe, happy holidays, all that good stuff. How you been?
Yep, good, good. How about yourself? It was pretty quiet for us. I don't know. How about you
Yeah.
in Vegas? Yeah.
Yeah, it was a struggle for me and the wife to stay up till midnight, but we made it. And that was about it. Same old here in Vegas. Talk to me about this Bengals matchup though. Bengals, Browns, two teams, Battle of Ohio. I don't know how that could even be a great thing because it's Ohio. But Cleveland Browns. Over under 41. The Bengals are -3 favorite. Where are you going with this one? What are you thinking?
I'm going to lean ever so slightly towards Cincinnati -3 over the Browns. The Bengals went from worst to first in the AFC North. They were 4-11-1 a year ago and now finished 11-5 at this point in the season. The Bengals won 3 straight. They're off an impressive offensive showing against Kansas City with 34 points, 475 yards of offense. And that came against a Chiefs defense that had held 6 of their previous 7 opponents to 14 points or less. Cincinnati's offense with Joe Burrows and Jamar Chase, they've been video game good, man, with over 1,000 yards in their last 2 games. On the season, Cincinnati has a plus-minus of plus 5.6 points per game. They've covered 9 of their last 15 as a road favorite, and they've won those games by an average of 8.1 points per game. As for the Browns, 7-9 on the season, certainly a disappointing year for them. They're off a disappointing loss to the Steelers on Monday night, which ended their season. And I don't know what you thought of the game, but to me, it looked like Cleveland didn't even want to be there. Pittsburgh has kind of struggled all season long. They've been one of the worst offenses and an average defense on the season, and yet they pretty much handled Cleveland in a game the Browns had to win from start to finish and in every phase of the game. As of right now, it sounds like most of the offensive skill players will sit out for the Browns. Mayfield sounds like he's out. Chubb, Hunt, both injured. And that's not good news for a team that scored 14 or less points in 5 of their last 7 games. On the season, the Browns have a negative differential of minus 1.7 points per game. They're 11-19 their last 30 as a home dog, and they've lost those games by an average of 8.2 points per game. Like I said, you've got an uninterested Cleveland team. They're on a short week, off a big divisional game, having to play another big divisional foe. Not a good situation, but I would caution bettors. You got to wait till later in the week. There's a chance that Burrows doesn't play for Cincinnati, and that would mean a backup Brandon Allen in this game for the Bengals. So I would wait till closer to game time, see who's starting. If Burrows is in the lineup, I'd lean towards Cincinnati.
Fair enough. I think Cincinnati, they're playing Madden football, as I like to call it. You call it video game football. There it is, right there. Just throw it 4 verticals. That's the play. Just go deep, everybody. That's the name of the game. Lee, tell me what you got going on over at Picks and Parlays. What's happening for 2022? You got some cool stuff lined up for us, I'm sure.
Yeah, we kind of ended last year on a good run, started this year on a good run. We're on a 12-5 all sports streak. We've won 9 of our last 12 college basketball sides, and we're 4-1 in the NBA right now. We'll have plays up every day of the week for clients. All they got to do is check them out.
Awesome sauce. I love it. 2022, we're about to knock it out the park. I love it. Lee's taking Cincinnati -3. Check, see if Burrows is playing later in the week. Take the advice. I appreciate you, sir, stopping by, giving us that drop of little knowledge for Week 18 to end it out before we get into the playoffs. I'm Detroit Lenny with Picks and Parlays. That's Lee from ASA. He's over there. I can't point the right way, but if I did, he'd be over there. That's your pick for the NFL. Good luck, everybody. We're out of here. Take care.